What would the movie be?
Shrek 2.
Shrek 2. What an answer. Oh, this is a table. How's it going?
Oh my god.
What is going on? This is I don't know if you're aware, but I host Australia's #1 live outdoor smoking area podcast.
Well, we can't smoke here.
Yeah, they're smokers.
They're smokers.
No, but we can't smoke
Go
here.
downstairs.
Would you like to sneak a cigarette on the balcony?
Well,
Just
we've
for
probably
fun.
got a grand total of 23 seconds before the bartenders admonish you.
I think allowed to smoke there with you.
Until we get kicked out, yeah.
Yeah, see, what he was trying to ask is, do you have some sort of special?
Oh, do I have some sort of? I like to think so, but I haven't really been. I haven't been testing the powers yet. What's
He's already been warned.
Yeah, I heard. I was out the front, and they're like, "You got to come meet this guy." He was smoking inside. So what happens if you smoke inside? I appear. And so this is.
Alright, look, let's try.
Okay, let's go.
Let's try the box here and let's see.
All right.
What we got it?
Drive me over here, gentlemen.
Okay, ready? Luke.
We've got two gentlemen coming to join me. They have agreed to be on Australia's #1 outdoor smoking area podcast, Durry Diaries. It's quite exciting. A bit of an athletic looking man, I must say. So who have we got here?
This is Sam and this is Luke.
G'day, I'm Luke.
Hey, I'm Lane. It's lovely to meet you guys. You guys are both really tall. Am I short?
Thank you. We're 6'4" and 6'6.5".
Oh, you can't smoke here.
Oh, we're not going to smoke. We're just going to suggest.
I thought this was
I thought this was the #1 live. Yeah, we will not smoke here. I got you.
So what's this podcast about?
All right, so basically every Wednesday at midnight, I go to a different bar around the country and see what's happening, see what brings people to the bar Wednesday at midnight. I also have an additional question, but let's just start off. What are you guys doing here? It is Wednesday, it is midnight. What is going on?
We're just having an after dinner drink.
Hell, do you guys have nowhere to be? Like, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, we have the other place to be is bed, but we decided to come out and have a drink. We're having a champagne, and why go to bed? I mean, it's the Gold Coast. We want to go out and have a drink.
Yeah.
It's warm weather. It's nice. I'm up here from Sydney, so
Yeah, from Sydney, and you're also from Sydney.
Also from Sydney.
You guys look like you could be like a professional.
Oh, yeah, okay. Hermes.
Yeah. I was.
Take Hermes.
Yeah, I'd say that.
yeah.
Or I was gonna say
The reality is Gold Coast, Wednesday night, where to go, who knows, we're here, rooftop, drink,
Yeah.
where do you go from here? The question is, we
Where
probably
do
go
you go
south from here,
from?
maybe go to Surfers Paradise.
Maybe go to Surfers Paradise. I was shooting this in Sydney last week, and I'll tell you what, there's really not much happening in Sydney either.
Were you in Newtown?
I was in
I
Newtown.
was going to say,
Oh
you
my
go
God,
Marley Bar on a Wednesday, if you
The Pleasure Club.
The Pleasure Club.
Planet.
What's the deal with the Pleasure Club? That's a great name. What's going on there?
Basically, you need to be a
You need to be a trans?
You need
Need
to
to
be
be cancelled on my podcast.
You need to be trans.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm older, but I'm not that old. But anyway, so I think it's very open, and
Yeah.
you just need to be into pleasure.
Okay, hell yeah. I'm really not. I'm learning more and more. I'm pretty vanilla. It's actually uninspiring. Sometimes I'll just see a single tit, and I'll be
How
like, no
old are
way.
you?
30.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm
I like
much
your tooth.
taller.
Thank
I'm
you.
intrigued by your tooth.
Oh, you like the tooth?
It's so gold.
I got that in Newtown.
It's shiny. I
Yeah.
love it. It's very Newtown.
Thank you. It is.
I like your hat too.
Thank you.
I think you'll be perfectly set for winter.
Thank you. I honestly think there's no greater compliment than being complimented by a gay guy. I think you guys are tapped in, assuming.
You're
Oh my
cute,
god.
You have really good eyes, and your
Oh.
facial hair is really well manicured.
I get a microdermabrasion every 4 weeks.
Good man.
So do I.
Lactic
I've been
acid,
talked into
vitamin A.
getting. I've been talked into getting injections here in the Gold Coast.
No, you don't need that,
I
mate.
don't think so either.
No
Yeah.
jabs. No jabs.
I don't think it's necessary.
I don't think so. I think age gracefully. Dudes are aging well.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see women are aging kind of poorly sometimes, but dudes are nailing that
I
shit.
want to smile with lines on my face. You
I
know what
agree.
mean? Yeah.
I agree. It's so important. Now, hypothetically, the internet ceases to exist. Everyone has to go into an underground bunker, and you're allowed to bring one album and one movie.
Okay.
What's the movie? What's the album?
Oh my god, I think the album is Missy Higgins' The Sound of White.
Oh, doesn't that sound familiar?
Oh my god.
Doesn't that hit so close to home? Doesn't that make you shiver?
The way things should have gone.
I haven't heard that song in a long
Doesn't that
time.
sound peculiar? And then you got a special tool.
That's the
on there
album.
as well,
Oh my
special
god, I
tool.
love the
With a special tool.
I love
and
the-
we will lonely
I love the
need each
special
other.
tool.
We'll bleed together.
All I remember
These
is, like,
will not become
riding around
unbelievable.
on the number 8 bus in London, like from Shoreditch to Queen Square, and with that song in my head. Anyway, what was your second question?
So Missy Higgins. Yeah. What's the movie?
Oh, I like Silence of the Lambs.
What a crazy duo.
Andy Hopkins.
I like it. Do you have a favorite Silence of the Lambs quote?
Sweet Clarice. Sweet Clarice. Sweet Clarice.
I can
I'm gonna go
smell-
Silence of the Lambs
I can
plus
smell
one.
your- I can
and I'm gonna
smell your
go,
tongue.
because it's like
I can smell your
28
tongue.
minutes. And you've got the majority of the songs that are about 98 seconds long. And that would be for me, The Kooks, Inside In, Inside Out.
Oh, it's a great
For
album.
me, that was, teenage years. You got Naive, you got Jackie Big Tits,
Yeah.
you've got Ooh Yeah, you've
Yeah.
got, I feel like a lot of people, Ooh Yeah, she was such a good girl to me. And I think a lot of people go, you know what? I didn't realize that all those songs were tied to The Kooks Inside and Inside Out.
Yeah.
And you listen to that album, you know what you do?
What
You
do you do?
immediately hit replay.
It's one of those
Very
records.
few albums
Are you
would say that. Very few.
Are you sure you want to lock in Silence of the Lambs again?
I'm locking in because Anthony Hopkins,
Jodie
classic,
Foster.
Jodie Foster,
Suspense.
horror meets drama, suspense. I'm happy to watch that for the rest of my life.
80s,
No way.
80s classic.
Yeah.
I think it came out in the 90s, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, maybe early.
Like late 80s.
Maybe late 80s.
It's
like a
aging.
fusion.
Yeah.
It's a fusion.
What do you guys do for work?
So you know apples.
Like
We work
the
in
fruit?
So you know the stickers on the apples.
Yeah.
Someone's got to stick the stickers on the apples.
Yeah, and you're that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of us are that guy.
Yeah. How are you putting these?
Do you
stickers
know
on?
how deft
Envy is.
and dexterous we are
I
in sticking that sticker? Pick up an apple, you assume it's
And-
been indiscriminately splattered there. In
And-
reality,
It's just covering up a blemish.
we are, with Elan, placing those stickers in the exact right pocket.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Are you guys like business
We get paid
partners?
$17.77 an
We
hour.
will be.
You will be.
And so, just tell me about you. I think
About
I'm
me?
quite intrigued about you.
Okay, so a couple of months ago, I went through this like crazy breakup, and this woman would sit on her balcony and she'd smoke cigarettes, and I was so sad after the breakup. I started going to
Early
pubs.
2000s. I love that.
Early 2000s. No, this is the other day.
Oh.
And I started going to like smoking areas and just sitting in the smoking areas, and I'd be talking to people in smoking areas. Like, I should start recording this and then doing this. But prior to this, I've been a touring musician for a really long
What
time.
instrument do you play?
I can play everything except for the drums. I was in the Queensland Conservatoire of Music, and I have a project called Saint Lane where every year I release an album in a different genre. And one of my best mates is like a relatively successful stand-up comedian. Edit that out. He's a really successful stand-up comedian, and I get.
Oh my god, there's your partner. Oh my god, we are
There's Evan.
filmed. Wow, just wave.
Well, we
over
getting
there.
filmed?
Hi, yeah. We'll see you on the social.
Yeah, you're on Australia's #1 live outdoor smoking area
I
podcast.
love it, but we're not even.
You're not even smoking.
Maybe we could go downstairs and smoke.
We can. Do you want to go downstairs and smoke?
I think we could.
Yeah, we can go downstairs. Don't it bring your
Let's
homies?
like make it real.
Yeah,
Let's like give your listeners what they want.
that's what they want. People are tuning in.
We have to finish our meeting commitments and then we're done.
We just
Oh,
have to
that's
finish-
awesome. Hang on.
What's going on?
You didn't
How are
get
you?
to carry the microphone.
Yeah, this is Diaries. This is
awesome.
This is the #1 live outdoor smoking area podcast. And yeah, every week I go to a different bar around the country.
You're amazing. You're amazing.
Thanks, mate. Well, this is quite a cool bar. What brought you guys to Juju?
We had nowhere else to go. We were at Tina.
Yeah.
60 minutes down the road.
Uh-huh.
And then the obvious next venue was closed due to a power outage.
Yeah, I heard there was a fire.
So we ended up here. The obvious next venue is the bedroom and sofas, yeah?
Oh, the bedroom nightclub. What did you guys eat from the... Did you eat or did you drink?
Wait, where is your... Why is there?
Alright, we need to smoke.
Yeah, smoke.
Okay, so this is smoke.
Cool. They got all sorts of stuff. So you guys like...
Do you need a cigarette?
Yeah, I'll smoke a cigarette with you guys.
Smoking podcast.
Yeah,
Let
yeah,
me see if I can rope in some other.
yeah. Try and get more people onto the podcast.
Oh my god. So what are we going to talk about now that I'm smoking?
Well, dude, I want to know pretty much more about you, mate. What's the earliest memory of your life?
Oh my god. The earliest memory of my life. That's complicated. I think I remember crashing into my sister's birthday cake when I was like, I don't know, 4 or 5, maybe younger, I don't know. I think I was jealous of her having the attention, and so I just like dived onto her cake.
No way. And that's like you kind of like came online mid-dive. That's your earliest memory. You're just running straight instincts, and then you see a cake. You're like, I'm jealous. I'm awake.
Yeah, I'm like, I want the attention. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, as a kid, like,
Yeah.
it's just like this primal urge that you have to be the center of attention.
I know. I just can't shake it.
Even now.
Even now. Do you find that is bleeding into other aspects of your life? Do you want attention?
I've had a lot of therapy to do with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm at the end of about 5 years of therapy, so I'm pretty good at like self-awareness and like what's wrong and what's good and what's not good.
Yeah.
So I feel okay about diving into the cake.
I went to therapy like 2 months ago.
Okay.
And I don't know how to say this without sounding really bad, but the therapist was like
Fucking crazy.
like a very good looking like 25-year-old woman.
Okay. And you just want to have sex with her?
Not even that, but it was more or less like, I don't know if she was kind of I started kind of lying to impress her, you know what I mean? Like, it's the opposite of what you're trying to do in therapy.
But what does that say about you?
I know, what does it say? I didn't want to be vulnerable to the therapist because I thought she was cute.
Question?
No, she wasn't a good therapist.
Yeah.
I think
She should have asked you. So what do you think? What does that say about you?
I'm almost tempted to say that in your 5 years of experience in therapy, you're more experienced than the therapist I saw.
Perhaps you should be very careful about who you choose as your therapist.
Choosing a therapist it's like a relationship, because afterwards she said, "Hey, let's schedule another one," and then I had to be like, and I nearly scheduled one out of just being nice. How many people do you reckon are locked in with a therapist just by being nice?
Well, there's something about therapy that compels you to just stay.
Yeah.
And there's a discipline and a learning that you get from staying.
Yeah. What do you reckon one of your biggest takeaways from therapy has been?
Be uncomfortable.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I still don't know what you do for work, because it's definitely not the Apple thing.
Well, I don't think it really matters, does it?
It can lead for some fun callbacks and essential kind of crowd work part of the show.
Crowd work.
This is basically one-on-one crowd
I work
work.
in marketing, but I don't know that has anything to do with it. So I think marketing, like for me, there's a big truck coming.
Oh yeah, this is one of the natures of
Spray.
having a live outdoor podcast. Is you.
Spray paint. I think we should get shots of that. Yeah, we've got it.
Yeah. I
think that this construction on this area of the Gold Coast is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I was here in January last year in Burleigh, not down south. I'm like, it's like 2 kilometers down south. I really think that this is done.
Do you think the construction's done?
Why isn't it done?
I agree.
It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's not George Street in Sydney. You need to be done with this shit.
I could smell paint earlier, and it makes sense now.
I mean, I love paint. I love chemicals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, why aren't they done?
Yeah, you guys like love Amel.
Well, I could do, but it's not the time or the place.
Yeah. I did that once at Dreamworld. Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, bloody no good.
What made you choose to snort Amel?
So the Dreamworld had like trying to create like a entertainment center for live music. Okay. And me and a band I was playing with were
Amel and the Sniffers.
No, that was a good guess though. We were about to play, and then my mate Andy was like, "Hey, dude, smell this," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
You were like, "Wow!"
Yeah, I was like, it felt like I was in like a Troye Sivan video. Yeah.
Have sex doing that. It's really fun.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard enough to come by. And
don't come. It's fine. Oh my god! Thank God the truck is interrupting the view of the podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure where this is being broadcast, but I think I'm probably going to regret it tomorrow.
No, you're totally fine. Thank you.
You got good content tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Yeah,
I like to think so.
I mean, it's been really nice meeting you.
It was actually pleasure.
Smoked in the end.
We did, yeah.
Smoking.
I got to see it. Do we have your permission to be on the show?
Sure, it's fine.
Do you reckon your mate is getting these girls' numbers? What do you reckon the exchange going on there is?
He's just like probably playing the field.
Playing the field? Cool. Yeah. If I was a really good looking dude, I'd be doing the same shit. Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh my god, here's everyone. Are we done?
No way. What's going on?
Yeah. Interview the CEO.
Hey.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Good, mate.
This is awesome.
Welcome to Durry Diaries. This is Australia's #1 live outdoor smoking area podcast.
You're number one. Mate. I thought you were number 2.
Yeah, no, we're debunking those rumors right now with this episode, mate.
And I reckon with one interview you'll do that.
I think so.
Yeah, you'll get to number 1.
All right, I got a question for you. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for this? This is a really important question.
It's got to be a good one, right? Not just an average.
Yeah. Okay. Hypothetically, the internet ceases to exist.
Yeah.
Every person has to go into this underground bunker, and you're only allowed to bring one album and one movie. What's the movie? What's the album?
Yeah. Right. So, I guess the movie. Fucking hell. The album, the 1973 Solid Gold Hits, because everyone knows the words, so you can always see wrap up a party underground, and that'll be fucking amazing.
What's some of the songs on that?
Fuck, no, you're asking that. Jesus Christ. 73, such a good album too.
Yeah. Like the year 1973?
Yeah.
So like hits from that year?
Yeah. 1973 Solid Gold Hits. There's so many fucking good songs, and I can't remember one of them. I'll have to get back to you on the
That's all right.
on how many there are. But the movie, I think you got to go for something that gives you hope, right? So I guess you got to go with Terminator 1.
No way. That's pretty good.
Yeah, because you've got to get out of the bunker. Otherwise, you're fucked, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna stay underground and fuck like a mole for the rest of your life,
totally.
You don't need eyes. You don't need any hope. You just need to fuck like a mole.
Yeah.
And that's no fun, isn't it?
We've
all fucked like moles.
Yeah. We all fuck like moles. Yeah. Put on a shirt.
I love it.
Well, thanks for coming on the show, mate. You're a legend.
How did you meet this guy? What the fuck?
I was standing out the front, and the venue manager was like, someone was trying to smoke indoors.
Yeah.
Come meet them. And then this is what's happening now.
So good.
This is our...
Totally like that. All right, we need to go.
Right.
Anyway, absolute pleasure.
Thanks for coming on the show.
You're brilliant.
See you, gents. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank you.
And that was Australia's #1 live outdoor smoking area podcast. Oh my god, the paint's wet. I just stood on wet paint. Sick.